Trips Awakening, I will feel my ancient signals, one within the universe and universes inside of me. Certain individuals visit you, whether it's extraterrestrial or another soul from a parallel universe or a confused program soul. Now, if you connect with certain individuals, especially after you done already cut them off, some will talk, like, especially like if, say for example, if it was your love partner and you didn't want to be nothing more than just, cool with them, and that's it, nothing else. Or you have certain individuals, you know how people get to running off at their mouth. Oh, I thought you cut that certain individual off. Or, if you talk about, like, one of your relatives, you say you cut one of your relatives off and you with one of your love partners, and they'll look at you like, okay, I get it that certain individual is, your relative, but you know how they are, so why are you talking to that individual? Like I said, it could be any individual. Something directed them back to you. And some of them don't get it on the physical realm. And then later on, they'll probably get it in the parallel universe. Certain things flash, if you get what I'm saying. So you really have to be on a high frequency, in order to advance with your love partner or whoever you connected with. Because you remember I did a video saying you're not alone. You're not alone. And what I mean by that, you can be single, you can be by yourself. And there's a lot of things around you can't see. Whether it's negative or positive. The devices and the bed, the rooms, different types of energy. You can choose certain things you could connect with and line up. Certain things line up for a reason. And certain individuals, you can direct them back to wherever they come from. Especially if you know for a fact they're on the same stuff. Some repeat. They got that repeat, confused, negative soul. And you be like, why did I choose to let this individual back in? Like I said, it could be any individual. You have to cut off certain individuals because they're not on the same frequency you on. You have to cut them off. And then you have certain things that line back up. Sometimes certain individuals, whether it's extraterrestrial or confused programmed souls, connect with you. Just come out of nowhere. And you already know how they are because you're on a high frequency. And sometimes some illusion times, you go through certain things for a reason. You can advance or you can go back to a low frequency. Now, you don't want to go back to a low frequency. So you have to turn it up. You can cut out certain individuals, whether it's your love partner relative or there's certain individuals that you choose not to deal with. And some illusion times, they come out of nowhere. The season change. And certain things just come back around. Some can take in your frequency and learn from it. You know, even if they not on what you're on, like later on, certain things can help them out in the parallel universe. There's a reason why you connect with certain individuals, whether it's negative or positive, because there's no such thing as right or wrong. Things happen for a reason. Now here comes the tricky part. Certain individuals could have something connected to their soul, whether it's negative or positive, in a parallel universe. And certain things follow them back to the physical world. And you got certain extraterrestrials jump on your energy. And that's why it's important you got to be balanced. Because certain individuals, they're, whether it's negative or positive or extraterrestrial, that can connect with you and drain you. And certain things can throw you off in the universe. So you have to be on a high frequency. You can't just mess around with just any individuals. Like I said, you can have sex on many levels. You don't have to have your physical touch. But you basically got to watch who you give your energy to. You get what I'm saying? You have to watch yourself. Because whenever you choose to take certain individuals back in, whatever they got connected with them, and certain things play out in the physical world that can latch on to you, and you could take on their issues. Certain things get removed. See, certain things in a parallel universe, certain extraterrestrials can put their curse or negative energy on you, and it plays out on you in the physical world. You start getting certain individuals, like they're basically their negative luggage, if you get what I'm saying. But if you're balanced, you know how to direct that back to them. You must be on balance. You know, when you start seeing like certain things that just come out of nowhere, and you like, well, it wasn't like that before until I let this certain individual back in. Like I said, whether it's a relative or your love partner or your so-called friends, that to me that's nothing but names and titles. You know, you have to direct that negative energy back. You got to reverse the curse. And whatever stunts that they try to pull on you, whatever they're in or whatever they connected with, because certain individuals mess with certain individuals with low frequency emotional entities or confused souls that's trapped inside these devices that latched onto their physical body. You basically have to reverse that back on them. So you can send whatever negative energy they were trying to throw at you, you have to throw it back and balance yourself. You know, especially when you take certain individuals back in. You know, that's the reason why myself, I just deal with spiritually freeing my daughter Kiwi. I can honestly say they on a high frequency. You know, I know that for a fact. You know, of course y'all know I'm there. And then certain individuals come back. So they can learn and help them out in the physical world. Certain individuals, certain things flash and hit them. And when they see you on a certain level in the parallel universe, certain things direct them back to you for a reason, and you can help them out on so many levels because you're advanced in certain dimensions, in certain realms. So, you know, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. Y'all really been showing me love, and I appreciate that, you know, and I appreciate your comments. What? Did somebody say something?